Hey everybody, Tim Burrows here with a little Tuesday Twitter tip, and today's tip is all about your bio. Your Twitter bio is only 160 characters long, but in that little tiny amount of space you can say so much. So here's the question. How do you choose to use it? You can say who you are, what you do, what your beliefs are. You get the chance to tell the whole world about what's important to you, or you can say nothing at all. And what can you put in that bio? You can use hashtags, URLs, emojis, words, so much to say so many things. The structure of all those different things put together tells the world who we want them to know who we are. And like it or not, those emojis, URLs, hashtags, whatever we say in there becomes your key messages. Now, I love reading people's bios. If I'm just virtually meeting somebody for the first time on Twitter, it's a great opportunity to learn more about who they are and what they stand for. Naturally, with the bio comes your picture, your URL, your location, all the bare bones information that I need to figure out what makes you tick. Now from there, naturally you're going to go to the timeline, maybe learn a little bit more about the person, what they share, who they talk to, what values they have, how they use Twitter. But the first impression is always in the bio. Now, one of the key messages I see a lot in people's bios, especially in law enforcement, government, shorted up just to say public service, is something to the effects of or along the lines of retweets do not necessarily equal endorsements, likes do not necessarily equal endorsements, views are my own, the opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of my employer, this is my personal account. Now, while all of those statements may be well and good, there's a little underlying truth to the matter. Unless your retweet contains a comment that you disagree with it, you are endorsing it, you do believe it, you are supporting it. Your views are not and never will be your own when you are employed with the public purse. You represent something much larger than yourself. If your opinions, views, and thoughts do not necessarily reflect those of your employer, you'd probably best served by finding a different venue to express yourself. Being in public conflict between your employer's core values and your core values will probably land you in a bunch of problems. Problems that you'll most likely be on the losing end of. And finally, this is my personal account. It may very well be your personal account. But as soon as you identify yourself through actions, words, pictures, associations, or anybody knows the fact that you are a government employee, you are and will be held to a higher standard. You don't have to look very far to find lots of disciplinary actions and terminations that have been created because people posted things on their personal accounts. So the idea of using a catchphrase to protect yourself or to absolve your employer or yourself from any liability, it's a nice thought. It may just be in line with an internal policy or a checkbox to satisfy legal. But those few characters could be so much better used by telling the world how great you are, what you really do believe in, what you stand for. Your bio is a gateway to who you are. Use it in an awesome way. Have a great day. I'm Tim Burrows, and this has been your Tuesday Twitter tip.